destroy my childhood, ruin my chance at college, and laugh when I said I was homeless. Low cool, I'll ruin your fush life. My mother abuses me badly for most of my life as well as my younger siblings. I have to drop out of college and support myself after she drove me to homelessness. She proceeds to laugh at me about me being homeless and deny abuse. So I ruined her life by getting my younger siblings removed and her arrested, making her lose her job, reported her to the IRS, and essentially set her up so that the remainder of her life is full of disaster and hardships. My mother was a really essay person. I have 4 other siblings, 1 older sister, 3 way younger, 3 different dads. Before I was born, am a male B. My oldest sister was taken away from my mother when she was a few months old because she tried to slice the father of my sister WHLSD was holding her. She lost custody and the dude left her. Older sister goes to live with her father's family in a different city. Wheel my coming into this SAXY world. My dad went to jail 2 to 3 years after I was born. For a while, I rarely saw him. He's an alcoholic if that matters. She was a single mother, but she made it work and she worked hard. One of the bigger problems was that she took out all her aggression and hatred of my father on me as well as work stress and etc. She dealt with sexual abuse growing up, which I am sure definitely affected her relationships and how she treated me as well. Posh. Cue me being abused from the age of 4 to 5 to about 17. She was extremely strict, and her perspective was warped. She was also pretty big in stature, and had alti of strength, axa of her being asset. I've gotten beaten up badly once because her room was dirty. The dishes weren't washed and I got beaten soon as I got home, even if there weren't dishes when I left to school. If I walked too loud, I'd get my ass beat. She broke my nose for looking at her the wrong way on my 10th birthday when she brought me a cake I was allergic to. It had peanuts, she knows him, slightly allergic but feigned ignorance. It was more or less every day or every other day. She used her fists, elbows, extension cords, hingers, chairs, canes, bats, whatever she could find I was getting beaten with. I couldn't ever escape to my room for long because she would always call me every few minutes to get her things or to yell at me. Whenever she was upset and I happened to be in front of her, she'd kick me down the stairs to make me hurry up. She's put a knife to my neck before and had to be forcibly stopped by her buff of the time. Burned my Christmas presents from other people. She didn't get me anything that year, and just other really ashit things. The only thing I will say, she tried really hard to make up for it with video games and electronics and etc. It didn't make a difference to me, though it never helped. She controlled most aspects of my life. I got by with little petty revenges, peeing in the Lipton iced tea she drank, rubbing her forks and spoons between my butt cheeks before I served her dinner, ignoring her screams for help when she had kidney stones. How am I supposed to help anyways? But by the time I got to high school, I turned to alcohol. I resented her, and the negative atmosphere affected who I was as a person. Calculated, she started kicking me out every few months, telling me to find somewhere else to live by age 15.